Russia's offensive in Ukraine continued but at a significantly slower pace on Tuesday, and a second senior Russian commander had been killed. Ukrainian military and intelligence said, as frightened residents fled bombed-out cities.
Ukrainian president appealed to American Jews for support with an unsparing account of Russian destruction in his country. "This is just a pure Nazi behavior," Zelensky told an umbrellas group, the Conference of Presidents of American Jewish Organizations, as he continued to press for more fighter planes from the West and a no-fly zone that NATO has so far rejected.
More than 3,500 people were detained at protests across Russia against President Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine, according to data provided by the Interior Ministry. Thousands of protesters Russia chanted "No to war" and "Shame on you," according to videos posted on social media by opposition activists and bloggers.
The World Bank has approved $723 million in loans and grants for Ukraine, as the country fights against a Russian invasion. The World Bank Group is taking quick action to support Ukraine and its people in the face of the violence and extreme disruption caused by the Russian invasion, the bank's president said in a statement.
Oil prices rose on Tuesday, with Brent surging past $126 a barrel, as fears of formal sanctions against Russian oil and fuel exports spurred concerns about supply availability. On the other hand, the Russian deputy prime minister said that if Russian oil was banned, the price of oil would reach $300 per barrel.
Ukrainians fighting against Russian invaders have inspired the people of Taiwan, the island's foreign minister said, as he announced millions of dollars in aid for Ukrainian refugees. Democratic, self-ruled Taiwan is claimed by China, which has vowed to bring the island back under its control, by force if necessary.
Germany will host a virtual meeting of agricultural ministers from G7 countries on Friday to discuss the impact of Russia's invasion of Ukraine on global food security and how to best stabilize food markets, the government said.
Satellite imagery shows construction at North Korea's nuclear testing site for the first time since it was closed in 2018, analysts said on Tuesday. As a UN report warned the country could resume major weapons tests this year.
It is a naked double standard to seek to conflate the issues of Taiwan and Ukraine, as the island has always been part of China and is entirely a domestic matter, China's foreign minister said, drawing an angry riposte from Taipei.
Flood warnings stretched across Australia's east coast on Tuesday, and tens of thousands of Sydney residents fled their homes. A tough 24 hours or even 48 hours ahead, Bureau of Meteorology forecaster said during a media briefing on Tuesday, as he forecast up to 5 inches of rains across Sydney over the next 24 hours.
International Women's Day is being observed worldwide to honor the outstanding contributions and achievements of women, who constitute a major part of society in all fields of life. Day is globally celebrated every year on March 8 with different themes, and this year's theme is Gender Equality Today for a Sustainable Tomorrow.
Prime Minister Imran Khan on Tuesday said that the government has made laws that protect women's rights, but it is the society that has to implement them. PM addressed at a ceremony in Rawalpindi's university to celebrate International Women's Day. Women's education is also important along with protection of their rights, he said.
A chartered Pakistan International airline plane left for Poland to repatriate Pakistanis stranded in Warsaw due to the Ukraine-Russia conflict, announced the national carrier in a
The State Bank of Pakistan is scheduled to meet today to assess developments on the economic front and announce its monetary policy. Conflicting movements in economic indicators suggest the worst is not yet over, but the market has developed a consensus that the policy rate will remain unchanged at 9.75% for the next 1 month.
The International Gymnastics Federation said it would open disciplinary proceedings against Russian artistic gymnast Ivan Kuliak for his shocking behavior in displaying a symbol of support for Russia's invasion of Ukraine during an event.
COVID-19 can cause the brain to shrink, reducing gray matter in the regions that control emotion and memory, and damaging areas that control the sense of smell, an Oxford University study has found. Scientists said that the effects were even seen in people who had not been hospitalized with COVID.
Researchers in the US treated healthy animals with a form of gene therapy that refreshed older cells, making the animals more youthful according to biological markers that are used to survive aging. The findings will fuel interest in radical new therapies that aim to slow or reverse the aging process as a means of tackling age-related diseases such as cancer, brittle bones and Alzheimer's.